Good morning, mums, and I hope that this Thursday morning finds you well. And I want to share something. I've been wanting to share it for a couple of weeks, and I was prompted to do this video as I was catching up on old episodes of Bones last night while I was writing this week's blog, and that will be released this evening, so keep your eyes open for that. Excuse me. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, in one of the episodes, Dr. Brennan, or aka Bones, had written this book. And she was being interviewed by, was it a TV presenter, news anchor about this book. And the interviewer asked her, how do you manage to write a book and have a full-time job and, and have a life all at the same time? And Bones, in her very black and white, straightforward way, which is always wonderful and part of her charm, said, I just do one thing and then I do the other. She was perplexed by the question, as if, how could someone ever be overwhelmed? You just do one thing and then you do the other. And it was kind of a really awkward moment in the interview, and I had a bit of a giggle about it. But it's been something that's been on my mind a lot. And I'll tell you why. So a lot of the time we hear about mums feeling overwhelmed and overworked and stressed or resentful that they're having to do, 10 million things. And they're like, I don't know what to do. And you almost get into that analysis paralysis state of parenting and managing the household with there being too much to do, so you don't know where to start. And I think this is what the interviewer was hinting to Bones, how do you manage this and that? Now, that can be applied to any mum, whether they're a stay-at-home mum, whether they're working, whether they work for someone else, they work for themselves, whether they work part-time, full-time, whether they're in a relationship, whether they're single, whether they've got 1 child, 2 child, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on. There are always a million things that we have to do. And if we look at the whole picture and just see, for example, 10 or 20 things on our to-do list, then you just go, I don't know where to start. So just like Dr. Brennan suggested, you just have to do one thing after another, after another, after another. And you go, okay, I'm going to dedicate my next 15 minutes to unpacking the dishwasher. And then I'll look at what the next 15 minutes is going to be. And then I'll look what the next 15 minutes is going to be. If you have to break your day down into that. If you work more on a day-to-day, weekly basis, you think, okay, well, Monday I'm going to focus on this, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you break everything down. And once you start to break things down and then go, okay, I'm going to do this, then I'll do that, and you have a plan, it really decreases the stress of it all. And when it decreases the stress, you're more likely to do it because you're thinking, rather than I can't do this, you get into that frame of, oh yes, this is completely manageable for me. So, and then you just do one bit after another, after another. And then when someone comes up to you and says, I don't know how you do it, you'll just say, I just do it. It is as simple and as complex as that. So I really enjoyed watching Bones and that episode and her interaction with that interviewer, and I had a bit of a giggle about it because it is definitely how I approach my life, and the million things that I have to do is one thing after another, and just letting the stress go, and just breaking things down, chunking it down and making manageable points, so that when people turn around to me and say, I don't know how you do it, I just do it. Apart from there not being any other option because there's no one else here, I just create the way that I know works, time management, productivity skills, and a little bit of humor and relaxation thrown in. Okay, excuse me. So I hope that that's a little bit of a light-hearted approach to overwhelm and a little bit of ideas to help you get on top of your to-do list. I have written about overwhelm previously in my blog, so I might post that link later today for you to have a read of if it's something that applies to you. Okay, now also remember, last final little plug, that next Tuesday, the Supermum Monthly parenting online parenting seminar series starts, and I'm talking about sibling rivalry. So if you've got more than one child, it's definitely something that you want to be dealing with and want to attend. And even if you do only have one child, chances are you're going to be going to play dates, or your child's going to be going to preschool, or you've got cousins and family members where there are going to be interpersonal dynamics that you will need to manage. So it's something that I believe that all mums could benefit from. You can find the link pinned to the top of this page. I might put it in the comments below this video as well to make it easy for you to join. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm finalizing the workshop off today. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful day. Any questions, sing out for me, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.